Home run. G.
And we live, man. Welcome to the Cold Truth Podcast, where we tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and don't care how you feel about it. I'm your host, White Boy Chris. That's Rod. I don't know if y'all caught him watching the Rangers right now, but apparently we are getting killed.
Killed, man. They didn't even murder was the case and they blame them. Mm, mm, mm. Ah, you
But
talking about falling off? That's falling off, man. I'll tell you that.
but it is what it is. But right now, you know, just a little word around town. Just a little quick topics and stuff before we hit, the main things we're gonna talk about. So I guess the first thing to bring up, Travis Kelsey knee injury.
Mm, mm.
So for anybody that hasn't heard, Travis Kelsey hyperextended his knee. From what it looks like, they're saying that there ain't no damage. He didn't tear his ACL. But I feel like this does bring up the question, are the Chiefs in some trouble? Because, of course, we didn't see him hyperextend the knee, so we don't really know how bad it is. But at the end of the day, man, a hyperextended knee is a hyperextended knee.
I mean, the thing about, like I said, I talked to you about this earlier. The thing about a hyperextended knee, it can just be that. Probably no severe damage, but yeah, it's gonna take a little toll, man. That thing can swell up on you a little bit.
That's
Get
what I'm
real
saying.
uncomfortable
So
for
it's
you for the
like
for the
it
next.
depends on how
Yeah,
bad it
how bad
is
he did.
because
Yeah.
we didn't get to see it like I was talking about earlier. When Giannis hyperextended his knee, we was able to see it. What happened in the game. This happened in
Mm-hmm.
practice. I ain't seen no video coming out of this shit yet.
I'm sure they got the video. They always videoing something because when you're at practice, especially NFL practice, you got to do some
Oh yeah, but it
videos.
probably didn't get released.
They
I
ain't
ain't
released.
seen nothing.
Nah, they ain't released nothing yet that I've seen. You know what I mean? Uh,
I don't know if you're on your phone. You might get closer to your mic.
oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. I need some headphones, but yeah, man. So, I mean, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Shit, I mean, I feel like Patrick Mahomes can create anybody. Look, he brought back and rejuvenated Juju a little bit himself. You know what I mean? He an accurate quarterback. As long as the person can catch the ball, I think it'll be all right. So I think it'll be, especially you talking about maybe missing 2 games. Especially if nothing wrong with the actual knee. It just needs to maybe the swelling may to go down, depending on how bad he hurt it. Um, I'll say, man, possibly. And then luckily they game on Thursday, so they get an even bigger break. Going into that next Sunday game. You know what I'm saying? So that's a slightly a little bit plus for him. You know what I'm saying? Just with that little space. But as long as he's not gone for the whole season, I think they fine, man. We talking about now on the defensive side. Let me put it like this. I forgot about
Yeah, so
Chris
next thing I
Jones.
was just about to
Ooh
say, it's
wee,
kind of just like
ooh wee.
we already had the Chris Jones thing going on, and that was the
2 out
main
of their
thing
three
you had
players.
everybody talking about was pretty
2 out of their
much
three
the
superstars are
offense is
hurt.
going to be the ones that have to carry the load,
I mean,
unless they get something done. But now, shit, your quarterback's number one target is out, which is what a lot of people had questions about. It's like, okay, because we ain't really seen Travis Kelsey have like an injury that knocked him out for a season while he been with that nigga Pat.
nah, never.
But say man,
I think he's been pretty clean
I
his
know
career.
people hate to talk about it, but the chance of injury is something that has to come up when you playing this game.
Nah, for sure, for sure. And it sucks because it's practice, man. I
Because it
feel
can
like
happen at any time.
that's the thing that sucks the most, man. When you getting hurt at practice, you don't even get a chance to play the game.
Yep. Like I said, that's really the only thing that people had questions about is like, okay, we're saying that all this had happened, but they just say, God forbid, you know what I'm saying, something happened to that nigga Kelsey. And then what? Do we think that, you know, of course we all think that Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback. Nobody is questioning that. But it's like, do we think
How much
that
can you? How
he's
much
gonna
can
be
you
able to
have?
take, of course, the backup tight end, Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore, Isaiah Pacheco, and you know, be able to make a play, be able to make a playoff run if he didn't have Kelsey?
It's a lot of speed out there on the field. I mean, that's one thing they do have an advantage of with the receivers, at least being able to get open. And one thing you don't want is a open receiver around Patrick Mahomes. I feel like that's the thing that'll, help him out a little bit. Because one thing Travis Kelce is great at is being up in the middle of the field. He reminds me of he not reminds me of nobody.
Well,
He's him. He's him. But a lot of stuff that Jason Witten would do.
But remember,
Perfect at.
we've been talking about this, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, as far as other players taking away attention from, you know, other DBs.
Oh,
We
yeah,
know
most
Travis Kelce was going to command 2 DBs.
Oh, yeah, most
Because you
definitely.
can't cover him with a linebacker, and you're going to have a corner with some safety help because he's too
Then they got to
goddamn
play
big.
nickel.
It ain't no corners big enough to really deal with his ass.
Yeah, you got to get in a nickel. I
So
play it
that's why
down.
I'm like, do we
Yeah.
think that you know, MVS could get open in a one-on-one? Do we think the Kadarius Toney can get open in a one-on-one?
Hell
Do we
yeah.
think Scott Moore can get open? You know, and
Yeah.
I'm just talking like just a one-on-one, not something that, you know, Andy Reid has schemed up. I'm just meaning,
Nah, 1-on-1.
if I'm lined up across from you and it's just, hey, I got this route and I got to win. Do we think that they can all do that consistently week to week?
Yes. They are get open receivers. Yes. Now, when you throwing the
And
ball,
then
they're not
again,
big
when we talking
target. They're
about
not big
health, do
target
I expect
receivers.
Kadarius Toney to be healthy for
Hell
a full
no. Don't
season?
expect
No.
it. Don't expect it this season. But all I'm saying is, as far as with Kansas City, they have a lot of they receivers are not big. They don't
You gotta
have
get
big
closer.
receivers. They just have people that can get open. They good route runners. That's what they
You gotta
know
get
for.
closer to your mic.
I'm right up on it. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, I had my thing covered up on it. That's me. But I said one thing about it. They got all people that can get open. They not big receiving guys. They don't have no big targets. Kelsey is a big target. Throw it up, go get it. You know what I'm saying? He know how to get open in the field. But those guys know how to get open. As long as they in the perfect spot where they're supposed to be, then ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's nobody that can actually stop them from, you know what I'm saying, from getting open. Especially not 1-on-1. Impossible. Tony is the person that's gonna get open. But he just got to stop the injury prone. Sky Moore was a person that was actually getting open. That's what he was doing in college. He hadn't had a real opportunity to play for real since he been in Kansas City.
Yeah.
So I can't just say, oh no, he never had really had a chance to play like that. Pacheco, we seen with the running back, we see how he is. He nice. He know how to find them holes.
I ain't
He's
really bringing
small,
up the run game.
Yeah, but I mean, the reason I say that is because he can also play that passing game too. Another target he can have out the backfield.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. We'll see.
But it's Pat Mahomes. That's what he's supposed to do.
Maybe Pat will be one of them quarterbacks that, you know, nigga just can't bet against.
Yeah, like this the stuff he's supposed to be doing. You the best quarterback, damn near we done seen in years. You know what I'm saying? With the ability that he has, let me put it like that. With the ability that he has, we ain't seen nothing like it. You know, being able to be mobile, throwing on accuracy, acrobatic passes. Last time we seen a guy kind of like that was Brett Favre, I guess. As far as I mean, I know he's a turnover king. He forcing shit, but you know, as far as being on the move a little bit and throwing acrobatic passes and doing all kind of stuff like that, you know. But hey, this what he getting that money for. You got to be able to make a player, man. That's what I can say. You can make a receiver.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
It's too much money. That's like paying for your whole offensive line. Everybody making a lot of money, but y'all can't run the ball.
But next topic. Next little quick topic that, you know, we probably ain't gonna spend not too much time on because it ain't really been too much being said. I mean, Ain't really too many more details. We already know what it is. We already know what they should do, but they ain't did it yet. But San Francisco 49ers still have not signed Nick Bosa.
Man,
now, for those that do not know, of course, Nick Bosa is the reigning defensive player of the year. He's looking for Aaron Donald type money.
Yeah.
Difference is if I'm not mistaken, Aaron Donald got that money after that Super Bowl, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I get where he's coming from, but I had a conversation with Andre, back when Justin Herbert got signed.
Oh shit.
Just because it is your time to get paid, I do not believe that you have to be the highest paid at your position. Now, I understand, the side where we know what Nick Bosa is, right? We know that he's worth the money.
He's the best defensive player in the
I'm
NFL
just
right
speaking.
Now.
I'm just kind of playing devil's advocate here, right? I'm kind of thinking on the side of the GM.
Mm-hmm.
We know that he is
player
easily worth the money, but we know how these conversations go. When we talking about negotiating for millions, they gonna bring up, okay, he's gonna say, yeah, I'd have played in a Super Bowl, I'd have played in in multiple championship games. He can bring all that up, but with as far as comparing himself to Aaron Donald to his contract, we can say that Aaron Donald pretty much sealed the deal to win that ring. Remember, in that Super Bowl, plays, right? In that Super Bowl, they were up in that game. So you could have, like I said, I'm just playing devil's advocate. You could have a GM like, hey, we was up in that Super Bowl. You was on the defensive side of that ball. So hey,
I feel where you're coming from. I just
like
feel like
I'm not saying he don't deserve it.
Oh yeah, I feel you though. I know you.
So let me just do like a comparison, right? When I was talking to Andre about whenever Justin Herbert got signed, right?
Mm-hmm.
I told him, like, I am not trying to discount the talent of Justin Herbert. We know what he can do. We know all this and that, yeah. But I was just saying, when you look at how long he's been in the league and, everything like that, I'm like, bro, as talented as he is and as much talent he's had around him on the offensive side of the ball, I'm not talking about the whole team. I'm just talking about the offensive side of the ball. The same way we're talking about Patrick Mahomes and we're talking about how he should be able to overcome his lackluster defense, the same way people been talking about the talent of Justin Herbert, we should be having the same standards. Yep. But the fact that he only has one playoff appearance on his resume and gave up that type of lead, I just feel like that type of stuff matters. So the same thing when we're talking about Nick Bosa, right? Now, I know it's a little harder to argue that because he's on defense. He ain't the one that's scoring the ball. He's the one that's got to stop niggas from scoring. Now, last year we understand, they ain't had no quarterback. That was pretty much probably a goddamn blow to the goddamn team. Last year they was in a shootout, with the Rams in the championship game. So I ain't finna act like they ain't been in no big moments.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand we don't typically look at no, pass rusher as somebody to change the fate of the game. We're looking at the quarterback.
Shit, the pass rusher can't change that fate of the game.
Huh?
That pass rusher can change the fate of the game.
It can, but but when we talk about that Super Bowl loss and even they bringing up Jimmy G.
So
that's just the way this shit go.
When you talking about the pass rush, remember Cam Newton, he couldn't move at all because of the pass rush.
Yeah, so
couldn't turn his body.
That's why I'm just like, man, I get it.
To me, he the most important person damn near on that team.
He is. He's the most important person.
Like it's just how I feel like he just is.
Like if I had to say, just the two. If I had to say the three most important people on that team, it'd be Nick Bosa, Deebo Samuel, and George Kittle.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
And then Fred Warner would be right after all of them.
I feel you on that. See, that's the thing about it. They got a beautiful, and the other linebacker actually decent too. I like the other linebacker. I can't think of his dang name.
So
great,
but again,
Nick,
I don't mind a player getting paid, but I just feel like every time another top player gets paid, it doesn't automatically mean they have to be the highest paid. The only reason why it becomes that is because of the importance of that player to the team. Like right now, we know that if Nick Bosa's going to get his money. They'd be stupid not to give it to him, right?
even if he turns ACL first game next year, he still should get the same money that he should got before. Like, I mean, now it would be different because he did get hurt in 2020. So he got hurt in 2020, and he only I think when games he played two games. So he did end up getting hurt, but clearly we know. What was it in 2021? He was already in the defensive player conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He was what, number 3 or number 2 last year?
Well, no, I think that was 2020 he got hurt.
No, he got hurt 2020. I'm talking about when he came back from the injury in 2021. 2021, he was already in the conversation of being the defensive player of the year.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then this last year, he was the defensive player of the year. That mean to me, he one of the best defensive players in the NFL. His rookie season clearly shows that the man came in and started 14 down games, and he came out and what? Let me see. How many sacks?
The first year he came into the league, he got to the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Pro Bowler. Easy defensive player of the year. Only 1 year that he didn't make it, and that's when he was hurt. Mm-hmm. This man clearly is showing you that he's the best player on your team. You understand? So I understand where you're coming from. It's like every time a person signs for contract, I understand where you're coming from, but in his position as being coming out as a rookie, it's completely different than a person that already had that big contract and then trying to get out of it because they want to be the number one. No, this is my first money. This is my first time getting any type of money for real.
Yeah, like I understand that's
let me get the max because I am number one. I am the best defensive player in the NFL. Why would you tell me that I'm gonna give you less? No, I'm number one.
If you tell me that he's trying to get the same exact contract as Aaron Donald, then I can't be mad at that.
Yeah, and that's fine too. Okay, let me get the same thing as Aaron. I understand I haven't did everything in the magnitude of him, but lately I've been better than him the last 2 years. That's just a fact. He played of the year, and then last year he was above Aaron Donald in the conversation of defensive player of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't take that away from that man. That man, you gotta think about it. That man make his cornerbacks look good.
But see, this is the other difference too, because I haven't really seen too much of, any details of his contract. Because we gotta remember.
I heard he's trying to go 30, somewhere in 30 or something like that. I heard, but I've had read up on. Now, how true that is, I haven't really looked into, like you said, into too much detail.
Well, I mean the totality of the contract, like as far as that, guarantees and all that shit. Because Aaron Donald, he is making like his average salary is like 31, like a little over 31.5 million. I got it right here in front of me right now, and shit, I'll just go ahead and share the screen. I know we wasn't planning on talking about this too much, but it's a conversation to be had.
Oh, hey.
So Aaron Donald's contract, he signed for 3 years, $95 million, average salary of $31 million, and guaranteed at signing was 46.
That's what I heard. He's trying to get somewhere around 30 plus.
He got 46.5 guaranteed at signing. Let's just go ahead and get into the details of it.
They should have went ahead and let him retire because they ain't
3 years, $95 million, $25 million signing bonus, 46.5 guaranteed at signing. So his guaranteed, I believe is it's right up here. So it's a $25 million signing bonus. Oh, so all that money, that whole contract is guaranteed.
Oh, Aaron Donald?
So he signed a 3-year, $95 million contract with the Los Angeles Rams, including a $25 million signing bonus, $95 million guaranteed, and an
God.
average annual salary of $31,666,667. In 2023, Aaron Donald earned a base salary of 13.5 million, signing bonus of 15 million, while carrying a cap hit of 26 million and a dead cap value of 59.5 million. God damn.
Got to be more careful. Yeah, that's why they team
Woo!
got like that. Somebody said, man, the Rams they messing themselves over and they can't move nothing. They can't do nothing over there right now.
I mean, but the thing about it is that we kind of all understood, what they were doing that year when they
Yeah,
went to that Super Bowl,
they
man. Let's
they
just
did
let's
it.
just go
They
ahead and
did it.
call it what it is.
They did it back to back fast. It was
The
amazing how fast
Rams
they did
can the thing about it. This is why I'm not too much, toe up about the Rams, right? And I know we kind of switching topics and stuff like that, but I'm not toe up about the Rams because you have a lot of teams that try to go into this win now mode. They make these moves, they do all these trades, they do all this and that, yada yada yada, and it don't work.
I get you. I feel like this is what I feel like though
The
with the 49ers in
Rams,
this situation.
they went
The
and got
49ers don't have a quarterback that they're paying to where they have to worry about spending so much. Man, get this man Nick Bosa his money now. Pay him up front before you
bro,
have to start paying a
exactly, because
quarterback.
what the 49ers, this is the thing, like, I don't understand why they're not paying him, because the 49ers are following the same exact model as every other team that has a young quarterback coming in.
They
You've
haven't even
already
been
paid
paying
your wide
nobody. Like,
receiver in Deebo Samuel.
yeah.
You've already paid I think they have Fred Warner on the books already. I think they got George Kittle on the books already.
Yes, he is.
They don't pay cornerbacks.
They don't need
to because they're so confident in their pass rush. And the reason why they're confident in their pass rush is because of who? Nick Bosa. Pay that man. And you don't have to pay Christian McCaffrey. He already signed for his contract. He's taken care of for the next couple of years. And guess what? Your quarterback is a 7th rounder. You have this nigga for 3 more years for pennies.
This year, next year, and the next. I said, bro, that's what I was just saying. I said, bro, easily, you have him on contract, man. Okay, even
for
if he
pennies.
imagine if he do hella good this year, right? Still can't get no contract. Still can't get no contract.
No.
So you could have been paying Nick Bosa right now this money, right?
Bro, you have
next year pay him
again
right a lot more money. Push it out up front.
If Brock Purdy is going to be your quarterback of the future, let's just say best case scenario, you ain't got to pay this nigga for another 3 years.
Exactly. Franchise.
You can let him. You can let him go out and play these whole 4 years. He was never expected to suit up anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and let him play these 4 years. Don't franchise tag him. Just go ahead and pay him. Now, the only way that you're going to go ahead and just get his money out the way is if you don't feel, like paying a 7th rounder that type of money, which I can understand. Go and get him knocked out as soon as he's eligible. But, nigga, they are breaking the golden rule. You ain't got nobody to worry about over there but Seattle right now.
All I know is if the Cowboys don't pay that boy Parsons immediately, that's an issue. These top pass rushers, talking about the best players in the NFL. It shouldn't take that time. It shouldn't take that kind of time, man.
Even with
okay, we got realistic of what the best defensive players are getting paid right now. Aaron Donald is the top defensive player.
The only reason why Nick Bosa's feeling the way he feels is because, bro, he's played 4 seasons already.
Exactly. He's already paid his time. He already did it.
Not finna. First of all, he ain't playing on no 5th-year option. He wants to make sure he is taking. He wants to go ahead and get that new contract inked in.
Exactly. Why would I do? Wait up. See, that's the thing I hate. You understand me? I hate that control of that 5th year. That shit sucks. I feel like it should be a player option instead of a team option to be able to keep them if they want to exercise that 5th year. Man, let that be on a team, man, a player, man.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I understand why they do it in that way.
Option contract, it's not like they bad.
Oh, they get a lot of money out that 5th year. They not that 5th year making a lot of money.
Trying to make sure they take care of long term.
For sure. The 5th years they make a lot more money multiplied than what they're making. Trust me, I already know it. It's a lot more money. But like you said, I'm trying to protect my future, man. Just in case I get hurt, something mess up, whatever. Trying to at least protect my future.
That's it, bro. And
And
that's why I'm just like, man.
and they be so stingy, try not to protect. Like, come on, bro.
But I still be like kind of tripping on it, even from the team side, because I'm just like, why the hell would I wait another year knowing that the price is gonna go up?
Exactly. Because guess what? Whatever Nick Bosa get, do you think Michael Parsons, if he especially have an excellent year, he the next pass rushing, the next best defensive player coming out, the need that have to get a contract? You think he might not ask for more? Or not try to ask for the same? Come on, man.
So, and I really think that's what it's going to be based off of. I guarantee you, the Cowboys is looking at what this nigga Nick Bosa is going to get paid.
Yes, because at the end of the day, guess what? Imagine if Nick Bosa would have, because now he fucking up his chances to get defensive player of the year if he misses some games, right? So now you fucking your chances up.
Man, guess what?
So,
he don't give a damn. He don't give a damn.
But now
and you want to know why? He already got one under his belt. And the one he got under his belt.
What I'm saying is meaningful.
It was time for him to get paid. It's time to pay me, and I got a defensive player of the year. Oh, I don't give a damn what y'all got going on.
No.
Same thing with Aaron Rodgers when he was in Green Bay, and he just won that MVP, and they was like, damn, he don't want an MVP. I guess we got to pay this nigga now.
Back to back. You know what I'm saying? So now what I'm meaning by that, though, is, and not in the sense so much of Nick, this is for the next pass rusher, Parsons. Mm-hmm. So he has a better opportunity if clearly we know the best defensive player is not gonna miss some games. That means that's gonna take an opportunity or a chance, where this guy can possibly be the defensive player of the year if you know what I'm saying, if he does play, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess he was the runner up or something. Was he the runner up? So that's taking a chance out. Now Cowboys gonna have to pay this man more money because Nick, the Cowboys can come in and say, you know what? You ain't better than Nick. Nick just won back-to-back MVP, so we gotta pay you a little bit less than what he making. Because clearly you ain't better than him. You know what I'm saying? So it's a funny game, man, basically. It's a funny game.
Dog world.
That dog-eat-dog. I'm just thinking about all the kind of, I'm like, God, that's a dog-eat-dog world. I would love to sit in the room and listen to this. What's the next? No, for real, dish. I would love to sit in the room. Next topic, though, my boy.
Say what?
Next topic, what we on?
Shit. We ain't gonna spend too much. I guess that's it for the world around town. We were just talking a little random shit. But I had already kind of touched on it, but I guess it just makes sense to touch on it again. We're gonna talk about it a little bit because I ain't finna sit here and act like no fake college football watcher. I'm just starting to really get into it.
Yeah,
but college football weekend.
You welcome.
Top two things in the news right now, of course. Colorado, TCU, and I'm kind of upset we didn't go.
I'm still mad.
We should have went.
I'm mad at you. Why?
But and then the other topic, of course, Clemson and that upset to Duke. So before we get into any of these topics, I do just want people to understand, like, because I'm sitting here looking, I'm like, damn, I ain't heard nobody talk about, and it's been a lot of shit going on in college, but I'm like, damn, ain't nobody talking about USC. Ain't nobody brought up goddamn me Nick Saban. Shit, ain't nobody brought up the fact that LSU just got the brakes beat off of them. But of course, number one topic that we led off with, Colorado against TCU. I don't know if you was up to catch the game or not.
The game started early.
I know.
You said, I got you. I got you. Man, they got dogs on the game. I had my alarm set up perfectly at the perfect time to watch the game. You understand me? Man, that boy Dion, the bad man. That man know how to coach some kids. So that's one thing I can say about him. Man, they talked a lot of noise about the man. They said he wasn't going, he can't do it in this, he can't do it in that. Man, he won at the highest level ever. What do you mean? He can't do what? What I don't. That's why I can't understand. Like I don't understand where you're coming from. Like when the man played at the highest level of football ever, Hall of Famer, but you say he can't coach, he can't do this. But one thing he know how to do better than most anybody is know how to get to young kids. You know what I'm saying? He know how to communicate with them. He know how to do this, but also know how to be a father to them. Man, he done showed this plenty of times. We done seen it. People done said it plenty of times. He know how to actually be a father to some of these kids. You know what I'm saying? And take them under his wing and get to understand how to be a man first. You know what I'm saying? How to have character behind them, man. These men went out there and played their heart out. Defense could have stepped it up a little bit, but at the end of the day, you playing against TCU, you know. But I'm gonna tell you one thing though. That boy Travis Hunter a bad man. That's a bad. I ain't no boy. That's a bad man. That man went out there. He looked like Dion and T.O. at the same time. I'm confused. I don't even know what. Like he gets to NFL. What position you gonna? What position would you play him in? Which one?
So I had made like a little quick, like, goddamn, he just I had made a video after the game. And my whole thing was like, okay, I understand the type of day that he had, but my only concern was I hope he ain't got to do this every goddamn week.
I feel.
Because my whole thing was, I'm like, look, I understand he had a big day, but for you to be somebody playing both sides of the ball and you still have just as many receptions as another starting receiver, that kind of brings me cause to pause.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But at the same time, I'm like, okay, I understand what type of game this was, the magnitude of this game. I'm pretty sure they gonna kind of, they gonna pretty much play it how they feel with each game. Because I'm just like, dog, this nigga played 110 snaps.
110, that's crazy.
And he played more snaps on offense than he did on defense, and he's listed as a cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, okay, the 50 snaps on defense, okay, those are your snaps. Will we be able to cut the snaps to offense down to 40, 30? And even still, that's still 90 snaps a game. It's still a lot of fucking snaps.
That's a lot of snaps, man. Because typically
like,
you're running around maybe like 50 to 60 snaps, maybe 45, well, 40 to 60 snaps a game. And just, you know what I'm saying? Depending on what kind of game you're playing.
But the only reason why I'm saying they might not need it, I mean, I understand with this first game, they definitely needed all that he gave on offense, bro. But I'm just like, it can't be like this every week.
Yeah, the other boy was a bad man too.
Because don't get me wrong, he had a lot of yards, but he didn't score any touchdowns. Remember, it was one of the end zone that he bobbled and just so happened to catch out of bounds, but it got called a pass interference, and he missed 2 deep balls. I said this weekend, I said, if he would have caught them 2 deep balls,
everybody said, yeah,
and caught that touchdown, dude would have had that probably damn near 200 yards in the touchdown, and would have deflected like 4 passes on defense and had a pick, man. There is no question in my mind that this nigga would be leading number 1 in the Heisman, and his quarterback would be number 2. This nigga threw 500 yards, man.
He went 500. I understand. Everybody wants to say, "Oh, Caleb Williams." No, Caleb Williams right now, he ain't number 1 right now.
I mean, Caleb Williams threw a lot of yards, but it was against nobodies.
It was against nobody. Exactly the point. So what's not just threw over 500 and some yards, no interception. Damian passed over 70. He passed over 75%.
80
against the team that just came out of the 80%. Jesus,
I looked it up. I did the math. It was 80.
God, Jesus Christ.
He threw for over 80%, bro.
Over 80% against the team that just lost the national championship game.
And see, this is why I be hating this type of shit, bro. I understand this is NFL Rookie Watch that this was posted on, but I'm like, why do we not talk about just? I don't understand why this shit don't get the hype that we talking about right now. Look at so mind you, this is so we also talking about Clemson and we talking about Duke, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the goddamn tweet I had to be disgusted with seeing today. And it's just the choice of words that this nigga used. Now, this was on Twitter. Oh, my bad, X, whatever the fuck this shit's called now.
X.
This nigga's choice of words. Riley Leonard put the country on notice tonight in his season debut. 17 to 33. 52%. As soon as I'm typing that nigga, I'm discarding the tweet.
50,
we praising 52%. 175 passing yards, 98 rushing yards, led to 10 because that's probably all he. Because clearly he can't fucking throw. Run, rushing touchdown, 5 scoring drives, upset win over Clemson. Number 9.
Man, Riley Leonard didn't do anything. The defense locked up. They gave him 7 points. Bro,
this is why I am saying what I am saying. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what this nigga backstory is or what. If I'm the nigga posting this tweet and the first thing I have to type is 17 out of 33, 52%, nigga, I'm discarding the tweet. I don't give a damn what team you are, nigga. Duke, goddamn me, shit. Nigga, they could have did that better at UTA. And UTA ain't even got no football team. We got flag.
Nigga, our intramural team nigga could have did some shit better than
intramural.
God damn me. That shit sad, bro. 50% they praise. I wouldn't even have posted that.
When did we get to the point that we are praised? I don't give a damn what level this is on. High school, college, pee-wee, little league. When are we praising 52% and saying that he put the country on notice? On notice for what? Only thing that we notice is that Clemson might be trash.
That's all we know.
To lose to that?
Nah, for real. If you losing to that, come on, man.
That's all they put me on notice of. Clemson might be trash. And then maybe, just maybe, we need to start questioning whoever the fuck doing these goddamn rankings. Because you telling me a number 9 team, out of all the rankings they do, you number 9, you supposed to be top 10, and you losing to this.
Mm-hmm.
I had to highlight that. You losing to 52%. Look, man, nigga, man, I can't. I don't know who this is, but I pray to God that blue check is not paid. I pray to God that blue check is paid for, and it ain't nothing official. Because if this is an official blue check, I am disgusted at the bullshit that I had to see today. You know what I, nigga, I reposted this tweet. You know what my caption was?
What you say, nigga? I want to see what you said. Nah. Yeah.
Oh, let me go ahead and I'll go ahead and pull the actual tweet up just so I don't misquote myself because this bullshit right here had me absolutely disgusted.
52%. He said he emulates his game. Pieces of Josh Allen. Get your ass out of here.
Bro, Josh Allen, fam?
He may be talking about the beginning of Josh Allen. Maybe when he first started in the NFL.
That's got to be who he talking about. Because we can't be talking. But, nigga, every time we talk about somebody, we talking about who they are right now. And I tell you right now, if Josh Allen doing this shit, 52%, oh, my God.
Nah, no cap. No kizzy.
But let me go ahead and get my shit pulled up so I can pull up exactly what the hell I said. Because this is just despicable. Oh, here we go. Where is that? Oh, found it.
Dang. Football season is really coming back, boy.
Here we go, right there. Riley Leonard put the country on notice. Should be an eviction notice because this is terrible. should be an eviction notice because this is terrible. Get your sorry ass the fuck up out of here, nigga. We ain't praising that bullshit.
Nah, no bud. Nah, for real, for real. It don't got nobody finna pray no 52%.
I'm just like, man, y'all got to cut this
You could have
bullshit out.
You could have gave me his running back numbers first. But
Y'all got to cut this bullshit out, man.
horrible.
Y'all got to cut this bullshit out. And I'm talking about literally, nigga. I ain't heard nothing all weekend except for goddamn me TCU in Colorado and goddamn me Clemson getting their ass whooped by Duke, man. Duke ain't even known for goddamn football. These niggas be goddamn me recruiting niggas for basketball.
Exactly.
Hell, we see what the hell happened with shit. We see what happened when you draft niggas from Duke. Look at Daniel Jones.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of talking about that bum.
Nah, for real, for real.
I'm tired of talking about that bum.
Next topic.
I hope I don't get canceled.
Oh shit.
But my next topic is fake love, man.
Fake love.
Now, again, I don't mean no disrespect.
Oh shit.
But can all y'all niggas on Twitter, ESPN, FS1, stop acting like y'all give a damn about DeMar Hamlin, man? Now, I've been trying to find the nicest way to say this shit because this shit been on my mind for a long time. But can we stop acting like that DeMar Hamlin was just on everybody's radar before that tragic incident, man? And don't get me wrong, I understand it is a blessing for him to go through what he did and be able to still come back and play football. Because we know that was a rare thing to happen. It happens once in who knows a million times that type of thing happens. But can we stop acting like y'all give a damn about him? Y'all was not posting about him making the 53-man roster before this shit happened, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all wasn't recording this nigga at training camp before this shit happened. Y'all wasn't doing none of this shit, man. I'm tired of y'all showing this fake love, just trying to get likes and views and trying to get y'all publicity.
That's all it is, man. Trying to get their attention up.
Just trying to get the attention
up, man.
I'm seeing people. I ain't never seen nobody with a DeMar Hamlin jersey in my life, and now all of a sudden everybody got one.
Everyone get the DeMar Hamlin jersey.
And I gotta keep saying this throughout the video. I ain't trying to be disrespectful.
You know what, man?
Huh?
Let him get his money. You know what? Let him make money then.
I ain't mad at it. I know he get some money from them jersey sales. Keep buying my jersey. I'm just talking about the actual people.
Oh, I know you ain't talking about him though. I know.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about him. Hey, man, reap the benefits of this shit. But I'm just like, can we all stop this fake love for DeMar Hamlin, man?
Yeah. I feel you on that though. Because most definitely some fake people out there.
I'm just like, come on, man. I'm like, and I ain't trying to knock the nigga, nothing like that. I ain't trying to, but it's just like, all y'all acting. Do you think like he would have made? Just care about this man like so much, man. Y'all wasn't even saying this nigga name before that shit.
Let me ask you this tough question right here. It ain't really tough at all. Do you think he would have made the 53-man roster if it wasn't for the situation?
No. Because the goddamn team is in on it too. Nigga, imagine if Buffalo would have cut this nigga after all that shit. You know we would have heard about it.
Well, they would have heard about it.
We would have heard about it, and then it would have, nigga, the day that they would have cut that nigga, it would have been on every goddamn me sports show. Got Buffalo Bills cut safety DeMar Hamlin. Oh, here we go. Same, like, come on, man.
Yeah, he lucky you made it on the goddamn team for real. I'm looking at it.
And I don't be trying to beat the man down.
So they got Poirier,
I know this
Micah
is a sensitive topic, but
they got some good. They got good
like
safeties already. He most definitely coming off the bench though, for sure though. But.
Like I said, I mean, it ain't like we was really talking about this dude. There's no top dude in his position. You know what I'm saying? He was a good, solid player for the team he was on. But
he was decent. He wasn't bad at all. But you know,
yeah, but
they ain't finna pick.
We wasn't talking about him like that. You know what I'm saying?
They not finna. Cause who's it? Was it Micah Hyde was on their team last year, right?
Yep.
And Micah Hyde got hurt, right?
I believe so.
So that's how he ended up playing that. He's playing what free safety position, I believe. Probably free, but you hear me?
You said what?
I forgot it, man. I gotta turn my phone on with some man. Lord,
No, I'm still hearing you though. I
you
heard
still
you.
hear me? Oh yeah, somebody
Yeah,
calling me and everything.
no, I can still hear you.
See, but nah, exactly like what I said. But the thing about the situation, man, like, I mean, I feel like he should have made the team though. I'm looking at the actual roster. Yeah, he should have. He most definitely should have been in the same position he was last year, a backup free safety. Yeah, the other free safety, nah, he wasn't gonna make it over him. At least as long as he was still doing what he was doing, he wasn't gonna make it over him. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here looking at this now because they have no backup free safety behind them at all. Behind Michael Hyde, it's only him and Hamlin, and ain't nobody else really behind them. I went back and looked at everybody. Ain't nobody back there, boy. They ain't had
Yeah,
nobody
I
take
mean
his
he got
position. That's really what it was. They ain't had nobody really take his position for real.
and so and because this is my other thing too, because I believe he also got goddamn he I think he got oh no he was in the running for comeback player of the year last year because of that I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know, man. It just seems weird.
Now, would he be when he become the playback?
He was just a candidate. He didn't get it.
I mean, shouldn't that be for this year though?
Well,
Right?
again, I
Because
think they
last
did
year
it for
was the year
they
it
just
happened to
threw.
him,
I think
didn't
they
it?
just threw him in there last year because of what happened, bro.
Oh yeah, all right. Wouldn't it technically be this year? That don't even make
Yeah,
sense.
it would be this year, but it's like I don't know, bro. Like yeah, but your logic is right though. Like if he was gonna be
Mm-hmm.
the comeback player of the year, it should have been for this year, but you just had some people vote him in because of what happened last year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really all it is.
I guess technically it was, you know what I'm saying, a comeback player of the year. You know what I'm saying? In the technical terms, technically, shit. Ain't nobody really have my experience something like that before on the football field. Die and come back. I don't think that ever happened before. I don't know. I know it happened in hockey before, but
Oh man, I forgot about this shit that happened.
what we on? What's up? What's up? What we on?
So I completely forgot about this shit. So this would probably be the probably be the last topic because I'm kind of still getting I ain't really get too many details about this, but I completely forgot about it. But I know you seen Chandler Jones went off on the
Boy,
Raiders today.
oh yeah, I seen that.
So
Uh-huh. They said they wouldn't let him in the gym at all.
so so apparently he couldn't get into the gym. Uh, he had a lot of posts that he deleted, but I'm finna go ahead and just try to read. So he was like, so pretty much he said they won't let him in the game. Oh, he
In the
actually,
gym.
he actually, my bad, but somebody actually posted it without those. Oh, okay, he don't give a damn. No, because a lot of stuff had this stuff blurred out.
Laid out, yeah.
Yeah, so he said they won't let me in the building though. Try to provoke a nigga. Said, fuck it, I don't want to play for the Raiders. If that's my head coach or GM, I want Patrick Graham, Ivy League nigga. And then he said, and they had direct contact to my baby mama, and we haven't been together for 5 years. Some lady reporting to her about how I was at work when I don't even talk to her about working anything in person. because apparently they tried to contact her for whatever reason, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I mean they didn't really say what the contact was about, but for whatever reason they talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know,
Nah, for real, for real.
but most definitely look like he ain't gonna be there. I just seen something talking about he requested a trade, but I don't think it's like from a reputable source. So that's why I ain't even like, because I ain't seen like I've seen that he said that he was talking bad, but I ain't seen nobody else say nothing about him requesting a trade. So
I'm sure he don't want to be there. I'm sure.
yeah, I mean, again, we don't know exactly what all happened.
It's true.
I mean, I don't
That's
know
true.
if I mean, again because it may have it may have been something behind the scenes or a conversation that was had. We don't know what led up to this.
I mean,
So we can't just automatically assume that, the nigga key card was working yesterday and now today it ain't working. And, now he just decided to go the fuck off. Like, this had to be something that was building up. This ain't just something you like, you blow up about if your goddamn key fob just ain't working or some shit.
mm-hmm.
So, oh no. But he clearly had a whole lot to say. A whole lot to say. I mean, he done deleted them since then, and of course, we all know how this go. He done unfollowed the Raiders on goddamn me social media. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Nah,
don't know if I'm on that defense. Do I really want to be in? Do I really want to be there to begin with? I have no idea.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit. When you think about it, you just think about Max Crosby and who else?
Matt Crosby. He my. I don't pay attention to whatsoever. I,
Huh?
I I promise you, I don't pay attention to the Raiders whatsoever.
And
They
see,
decent.
that's
They got boy nobody. Marcus Epps. They got Trayvon. What's that? Maureen. I believe from what TCU. I believe. Oh, they got Marcus Peters now. Yo nigga. Shit. Nate Hobbs, Luke Matheson. Boy, Chandler Jones, Jerry Tillery. Yeah, nobody that we really know for real.
let me see, man.
They may make a name for themselves, but if they don't, their name show what they will. They should be in trouble. They about to be in some trouble. All I need is Josh Jacobs to run that ball. That's all I need him to do, baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this shit goes.
Man.
See if that they even play week one. Like, hey, we got your key fob fixed.
And oh, that's another thing. I forgot they picked up Tyree Wilson. I think it was second round. I don't know what was that second round, third. It was some high pick. Tyree Wilson was he from Texas Tech. They picked him up. He an edge rusher. He on the same side with Chandler Jones. So they might be trying to get rid of Chandler Jones. They played because they picked their
I
rookie
just
up
really
so
want to
high.
see, you know, I guess how Josh McDaniels is gonna handle this season because it's it's kind of it's he I think he's somebody that's not getting talked about enough.
Who?
Josh McDaniels.
Oh, yeah, I heard a lot of people talking about a lot about him.
I
He ain't
haven't, just because I
he
mean,
been
because
trash.
just because there's so much. Like I just haven't heard so many people talk about the Raiders this year, right? So
Mm.
yeah, we talked about him whenever he got Jimmy Garoppolo, but we ain't really been hearing nobody talk about the Raiders like that for real. So I feel like that's another team that ain't being talked about enough because I'm just like, my nigga, I don't know what y'all need to do to figure this out, but
I'll be real. They don't have enough talented team right now anyway to do anything
it,
special.
it might, but that's if I'm looking at that, I'm looking maybe more or less talent on the defense. I mean, I don't really know too many names on that offensive line, so I would just have to kind of watch and see how they perform whenever the season come around. But we know for sure that defense was a massive problem because it's literally you had Max Crosby, Chandler Jones, and who was at the head last year? Jonathan Abrams.
Let me see. The safety? No, he not over there no more. I don't believe.
No, but he was over there last year, right?
Oh yeah. He's over there last year. Yeah.
So
Where's Jonathan Abrams at? Where he at now? He's with is he with the
you said
Giants?
what?
Who was Jonathan Abrams with? Is he with the Giants?
No, he with the Saints.
Saints. Okay.
So that's why I'm just like, okay. So now it's kind of like, okay, who do you really have outside of those two players that I just named? So it just comes down to like, what are you gonna be able to do on the offense? I mean, on the defense, and then it's like we can't sit here and act like you didn't have two niggas top five in their position when we talking about their running back and their wide receiver, man. And shit, you can even say shit. Darren Waller was top five in his position. He just injured, but now you done got rid of him. So now you just got Josh Jacobs, you got Devontae Adams. That division don't seem like it's getting any worse. It seems like it's trying to get better every day. So what the fuck you finna do, man? So I don't know. They gonna have to show us something.
Nah, for sure. For sure. You gotta show something.
And like I said, I think everybody just looking at it as like, hey, we saw Jimmy G win in New England with Josh McDaniels. He got him back. You know,
Mm-hmm.
all eyes should be on Josh McDaniels because shit, he already had one head coaching stint. He stunk it up. So he
I'm
can't
gonna
do
get.
it again.
I'm gonna get.
He has number one receivers and a number one running back, and he's supposed to be, an offensive coach. Figure it out. You
I
had
get.
Brandon Marshall who couldn't figure it out. Brandon Marshall got his quarterbacks paid.
Let's see how that offensive line do.
He better had addressed it again. You're an
Better had
offensive.
addressed.
You're an offensive
Facts.
coach. So all
Better had
parts of that
addressed it.
offense you should have been paying attention to.
You got a number one receiver for sure. Devontae Adams. We already know what he is.
But
There ain't even no
I'm just
conversation we
looking
gotta
at it in the
have.
context of, a lot of times when you build a team, you really building your team for your division.
Yeah,
And
bro. That's
goddamn
how you
well,
know.
you got to see Joey Bosa,
Yeah,
Derwin James,
yeah.
and you got to see Denver's defense, and you got to deal with Chris Jones in Kansas City.
Facts.
So you're the offensive coach. You're supposed to be the play caller. You're supposed to build your team because if you could deal with that, you could deal with anybody. You got the reigning Super Bowl champs in your division. If you can deal with that, you can deal with anybody. So
Exactly.
you're the offensive coach. You need to figure it out.
All
This is
right.
your second year.
I
Like
most
I said,
definitely agree.
your two skilled players, they're still there. You should have been figuring
I
out
think
how to
they.
fix that offensive
I
line.
think they. I think they lack. I think they lack defense more than anything. I wouldn't say it's so much offensive. I mean, as long as Jeremy Garoppolo, nigga, we know he is. He an accurate at quarterback. He gonna not try to make too many mistakes. As long as he ain't getting rushed or making and forcing him to make plays, he'll be fine. But I mean, you're gonna need. How can I explain it? You're gonna need some help on that defensive end, man. You just gonna need it. It's just not, bro. I watch college,
And
bro, and
again, he should.
I watch tape. I
I
watch people,
hope that
man.
he
I
has the
don't see
people
nobody
there.
on that team, bro. Nobody
Huh?
on that defense, bro. They got two good defensive edge rushers, and that's damn near it, bro. Ain't nobody else.
Well, look,
That's
I hope that
crazy.
they're able to figure it out because
Yeah, I mean, like what the Patriots are always good at. Even though they
defense.
don't have the best players, they know how to play
But
with and for each other. You feel what I'm saying? Like they don't even have to be great, but their defensive line is so good and stout. Them linebackers ain't even really no all pro linebackers like that sometimes, and they be playing stout.
yeah, but again,
You gotta know how to scheme it up.
I'm talking. But at the same time, that wasn't his side of the ball. That was Bill
Yeah,
Belichick. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
The only thing with him is that I feel like him having too much talent on that side of the ball might be to a curse because we not gonna act like that. If he just had Hunter Renfro, Darren Waller, and respectable receivers on the outside, I don't even think he would need Devontae. If he had Hunter Renfro, Darren Waller, and Josh Jacobs, I feel like Josh McDaniels can win with that because he won with that for so long in New England. You had Gronkowski, a top tight end. You had Julian Edelman, a top slot receiver. And you always had, solid running back play. It never had to be a big name, but you just so happen to have a big name. Like, I've been thinking about this, bro. Niggas better not be surprised if Devontae Adams get traded this year.
yeah, yeah,
If that defense is looking as bad as some people are expecting,
yeah.
do not be surprised for him to be traded for a top like a good defensive player or some first, second round picks, man.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Because
Cause,
whole
cause what
time,
I do, cause like if you trade him, you resetting your team at this point. So you might
well,
well
I don't even
reset your
think you
team.
necessarily resetting your team because depending on what pieces you get, like I said, I feel like Josh McDaniels could win with just that. I mean, like I said, just think to the year before, before he got there. Derek Carr got to the playoffs with Hunter Renfro as number one. Shit, I think they may have had Willie Snead. Of course, they had Darren Waller.
Willie Snead was a bad man.
And fuck him.
He
And
always
you
hurt
had
though.
Josh Jacobs running the ball. And you had Josh Jacobs running the ball, man. And they
nah,
went
not
to the playoffs and almost came back against Cincinnati.
not Willie Snead. I'm thinking about the wrong person. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Not Willie Snead. Lord have mercy, man. Excuse my language.
Yeah, no, we're not talking
No, it's
about
one
that.
not Willie goddamn Snead. Lord have mercy.
We're not
But nah,
talking about.
I still don't think they're good though, G. You can think that all you want to, G.
I
That's
mean,
not a
I'm
good
not
team.
saying I'm not
They're
banging the
gonna be
table
in
for him.
they're gonna be in last place this season, bro.
I'm not banging the table for him. I don't have any expectations. I just feel like
You think they should have the potential, but what if they is the last seed? You think they should let
I
go of
just feel
Mike
like
Daniels?
the teams that we've seen Josh McDaniels being successful with, I just feel like he doesn't have he has talent, but again, what if we like as just recent history, we've seen him with a phenomenal slot, we've seen him with a dominant tight end, and we've seen them have a respectable run game.
Yeah, and a Hall of Fame quarterback.
He won with Jimmy G
I mean,
with the
shit.
same shit, same formula.
They won some games. Yeah, that's why he back over there right now.
So
That's why he got over there right now. He already
I'm
know
just
what to
saying,
expect.
maybe
He
I
already know
think
what to
his
do.
approach to it is a little. That's why I feel like maybe he may be better off trading that nigga Devontae. I mean, I feel like they really shot themselves in the foot getting rid of Darren Waller. I get it, just kind of based on his injury history. I kind of understand why they decided to make the move, but I don't know. I felt like that was somebody I would have kept if it were me. Because they didn't he didn't get no contract or nothing this offseason, did he?
Who, Darren Waller?
Yeah.
He got something, I believe.
Let me see.
Um,
I don't wanna. I don't wanna
I don't want
misspeak.
to over talk, but
I'm finna look right now. I'm finna look right now.
yeah.
Then shit, we can go ahead and wrap it up. Let's see.
Yep. He signed a. Oh no, it's 2022.
Yeah, he
So
did this a year ago.
he did this last year when he was with them. 3 years,
Yeah.
51 million. Yeah, yeah, I
So
remember that. I'm tripping. I remember that. What the hell am I talking about?
yeah.
Yeah, he
So
did
they.
sign that.
Yeah. So they. I
They
think they
he
still.
signed it and he played. Then they traded him this year.
Yeah. So I feel like he would have, especially because they. I feel like he would have been all right because they just got off a Derek Carr contract. So
Yep.
I would have kept him.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's the thing that's more crazy to me. Like they're releasing some of that money. They can also get rid of Daniel Chandler Jones, trade and do whatever you want to do with him. They get a lot of. They got a lot. I think they have a lot of money in their pocket, bro.
I mean, it's
And I
the
feel like if you lose, uh, nigga, we talking about the top three receiving in the NFL right now, G. We talking about Devontae. It ain't talking about no chump ass. We talking about the top of the dog. You know what I'm saying?
I
A
feel
lot of
you.
people put him as this number one. You know what I'm saying? So
But it's like, is there really a lot of value in Chandler Jones right now?
hell no, it's not a lot of value in Chandler Jones. I'm talking about Devontae Adams.
Oh,
No, my bad. I thought you said no. I'm talking about Devontae Adams.
no, I
Yeah,
thought
he
you were talking
number
about Chandler
three.
Jones. My
Hell no,
bad.
Chandler Jones. I mean, Chandler Jones is a Hall of Famer, no doubt at all. But I'm saying as far as, of course, he's an older person, but then they bring that young guy Tyree Wilson in. That's probably why they treat him like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's fucked up because clearly we know who Chandler Jones is. Like, come on now, this guy Tyree Wilson, he probably be cold as hell, 6'6", 260, two something, strong as hell, can rush the passer, can stop the run, all of it. Yeah, he a good player. He most definitely is. He missed most of the goddamn going training camp and everything. He just came back in August. So he ain't even play. He hadn't had a chance to do anything, none training camp or nothing. So he just fresh in the mud right now. And they finna probably go out there and play that man. They don't say, go get him. But I mean, if they try to start out young like that, and they trying to give McDaniels time, that's a difference. Now, if they trying to say, hey, you got to play good, you got to be good off the rip, then that might be a problem. He gonna lose he gonna lose their job again, be doing another offensive coordinator gig real soon. But I
I
think
mean,
all I'm saying is I think he needs time with the Raiders. He needs time. That team is not good at all. Let him and Jimmy Garoppolo be together for the next 3 years, and I feel like that third year,
three.
gee, they need time. So they have a lot of holes, bro. It's sometimes nigga like it's like a bag, nigga, with a whole bunch of holes and you trying to put water in there. Gee, you can't hold the goddamn water. It's finna bust. That team is bad. That team is bad, bro. It's not good. It don't matter what kind of water you put in there. You know what
Say,
I'm
man,
saying? Their team just not good enough, bro. They need about four more pieces on defense.
if he
They
wanted
need
3
maybe
years, he shouldn't have went to the goddamn Raiders, man.
they need probably maybe about two or three more
Only reason
people
why I'm
on
saying that is just
what's his
because of
name?
the simple fact, nigga. You ain't got no 3 years, no goddamn AFC West. If you wanted 3 years, you should have took a job in the AFC in the goddamn NFC South.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I'm saying?
was they hiring in the NFC side? That's a problem. I know some team. I know they was hiring, but I'm saying were they going to hire him? That's the
Or
difference.
shit,
I'm
he
trying to
should.
take the job. They're trying to give me some shit. I did one. Who I'm gonna take? I'll take them.
Or he
Houston.
should have just stayed
I'll
his
take
ass
them.
in New England. How about that?
Shit, nah, bro. You want that head coaching job, bro? You got it, man.
Everybody ain't meant to be a head coach, man.
Exactly. So now he finna get ready to see if he meant. Because right now I see that team going at maximum. Shit, that's what we should have did last year. We should have went through each game today.
Well, who?
Each game for this week one, and went who we see winning. That's what we should have
We
did
can.
that too. Yeah, let's
That'll
do
be the
that.
last thing we can do.
You know what I'm saying? I got 10 minutes left on this battery, so we ain't got that much time. But I can see, man, they gonna need some time, brother. I promise you, man. Like if they actually make it to the playoffs this year, gee, nigga, they down there won a Super Bowl to me. Listen to
Who?
me. I mean, that's what it's gonna say in my mind that
Oh,
they
okay.
gonna lose the first round, nigga, wild card. But I'm just saying that's how it would feel to me, like they won the Super Bowl because that team is not talented. They made not a lot of people that's not so great talented become actually really good player and a good team. Nigga, if they can add some pieces to it going into the next season, nigga, and add on what they were actually lacking, then I can say, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit.
But
Let
that
me pull up this goddamn me schedule real
what
quick.
schedule up? We go one by one.
All right, hold on.
Gee, sidebar, just if you can still hear me. Rangers getting killed 14-1. Lord have mercy.
All right, man. I finally got this shit pulled up.
Let's get to it.
All right, so
Matter of fact, you got a pen and paper.
for what?
We're gonna try to see who won on this week 1. Let's do it.
Oh, you trying to go head to head, see
Let's go
who
head
right?
to head, man. Let's do it.
Okay. I put
And
it
then
up
we
on.
can if we both tie, we can do we got to do one game with the score and see who get close to the score with it. And at least the last game with it. That last Sunday night. Oh damn, that's the Cowboys. Damn. Now who play Monday? Don't nobody play Monday night, do they? Is it Monday night on?
Yeah.
Is it Monday night on? Okay, yeah, okay. I ain't know if Monday night on week 1. I'll be forgetting.
Hell yeah, they ain't been missing on that money.
Yeah, nah, real talk. Yeah, I'm tripping. It's been a while.
Okay, so of course, first game of the week, we got the Lions, we got the Chiefs. Thursday night.
I'm gonna go Lions.
Whew. I'm going Lions too.
I think Chiefs maybe missing too much right now. The Lions gonna run right up the middle of the hole.
Bengals and the Browns.
Bengals and Browns. Whew, that's a good game, boy.
Yes, sir.
Ah, damn, is West ain't fully healthy yet? I know he back in practicing and
Keep
everything.
practicing.
I
I'm gonna take
know.
the Bengals in that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bengals too, though. Deshaun Watson will have to show me something first. I know he did a little bit in preseason, but it ain't enough for me.
Hey, nigga, this might turn out ugly. We gonna fuck around and be agreeing on all the goddamn games.
See, I guess the last game will have to be a damn the score.
Texas
Then
and the Ravens. You already know who I'm taking.
you know who I'm taking, the Texans. I'm bullshit.
All
No.
right, bitch. Yeah, go ahead and pick them.
Nah,
Go ahead and pick them.
if y'all don't know, that's that nigga team.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
hey man, when I be on this
nah.
camera, they be seeing that Ravens in the background from time to
Yeah.
time.
Now I'm
Bro,
gonna go
this
with the
shit finna
Ravens.
be all right.
Clearly.
Bucks and Buccaneers and the Vikings.
Vikings.
That's what I told you. We gonna be damn near picking. Okay, here's finally one that's competitive. The Panthers and the Falcons.
Panthers.
You taking the Panthers?
Taking Rook. I'm taking that nigga Rook.
Shit, I'm taking the Falcons.
I'm taking that goddamn Rook, boy. Cause they got damn me Ryder down there rookie too. It's 2 rookies. Shit. Oh damn, hold on. Let me take that all the way back. Excuse me. I forgot my running back over there, nigga. Never mind. I need
Then I mean y'all
the
gotta
Falcons to
win for that nigga to do good.
Nah, forget that. DJ Moore gone. Nah, give me the running back.
They got Adam Thielen.
Man, fuck that nigga. I'm thinking 33 years old, man. Come on, man.
Hey,
Come
that's
on,
gonna be
man.
damn.
I can go at Adam Thielen right now, nigga.
Shut up. Damn, I was about to say, but the shit. Damn.
Nah, they finna run the ball on their ass.
Well, you
But
weak as hell.
the Panthers good defense though, good D line. So, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so go ahead and pick the Panthers.
I just don't see who they got on their offense. Their receivers.
Man, look. They got Adam Thielen.
Nick, they're nobody.
They got Miles Sanders.
Nice.
They got shit. I'm finna think of that nigga's name in a little bit.
Nigga,
Give me just 1 second.
I picked up Kyle Pitts and goddamn me Robinson on my fantasy for this exact reason. Cause I know they finna work. That's the two. Guess what the two safety nets are in the offense? Running back, tight end.
Oh, they got Hayden Hurst.
I mean, I'm gonna cut this thing off.
Hayden Hurst is solid. No, hold on, don't do that. I don't know who this other wide receiver is though. Jonathan Mingo. Oh yeah, I do. Jonathan Mingo.
Rookie.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and they got and they got DJ Short.
Yeah. Falcons.
Go ahead. Damn. That was the first game that it was damn.
Damn, it was close though. It was close though. I had to think about it. I had to sit back and think about
all right, the Cardinals and the Commanders.
That's a good one too, though. Hold on.
Man, I don't trust the goddamn
Commanders.
Shit.
That's easy. I'm just trying to make the Commanders trash. Damn, my phone dying fast in the phone.
The Jags and the Colts. This some bullshit.
You said the who?
The Jags and the Colts.
I'm gonna go with them Jags.
Duh. Okay. The 49ers and the Steelers.
I'm going with the Steelers. I'm going with the Steelers.
You know what? Just so we can be different for once, I'm going with the 49ers. Shit, I wanted to take the Steelers. Goddamn.
That's a 50-50 game because
I was gonna pick the Steelers just because I'm like, hey, they ain't got Nick Bosa, they gonna be in some trouble.
That's what I'm thinking.
But
that's what I'm thinking.
49ers still might score that ball, so that's why I'm thinking the 49ers.
Yeah.
We got one. Titans and the Saints. Who you taking?
Titans. That's a good one. Now, hold on. Dang. Okay, now it's getting good now. I knew we were gonna get something eventually. Titans, Saints. Who you going with? I might go the opposite, nigga. Shit.
I'm going with the Saints.
And who the Titans? Titans got Derek Carr, huh? Saints got Derek Carr.
Yep.
Oh man. Ooh. Give me the Titans, man. Give me the Titans, man. Derek Carr might be shaky from last season.
Raiders and the Broncos.
Broncos.
I'll take the Raiders.
Cool. I think my boy finally pulled that shoe out his ass. You heard what he been saying?
Mm-hmm.
He told the nigga, stop kissing them damn kids, man. Damn. Shit.
Yeah. Eagles and the Patriots.
Mm-hmm. You say who?
Eagles and the Patriots.
Eagles and the Patriots. Man, come on, man. Eagles. Who you going with? The Patriots?
No.
I hope you do. I hope you win that one. Fuck them Eagles.
All right. Rams and the Seahawks.
Seahawks?
Yeah.
Only way you're gonna be able to do something. I don't even know what they're gonna be able to do. I'm a triple team Aaron Donald.
Dolphins and the Chargers. This the one.
My God. It's a good game. That's a 325 game right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be at your crib. We're supposed to go watch the game. Oh, no, all right, let me get back. Let me focus. Dang, I was trying to talk. God. Nah, you pick who you gonna pick, G. Because I don't want you doing it based off me every
Oh,
time.
you want me to pick?
Yeah.
Dolphins in LA. I'm gonna take the Chargers.
And it's Chargers and who?
Chargers and Dolphins.
Their defense might be hurting right now. I think they lost another cornerback. Let me go ahead and take the Chargers too. I think
I'm taking the
the
Dolphins.
Dolphins lost another cornerback again.
Well, I'm taking the Dolphins then.
Go ahead. That's fine with me.
Packers and the Bears.
Packers and Bears.
I'm going with the Bears for the upset.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bears for sure. Jordan Love trash.
Why you say that?
He didn't feel like trash, what I heard.
No.
He been playing pretty decent.
Yeah. What you been listening to?
Nigga, well, maybe it was somebody that was talking trash about him when he probably missed the pass.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what it was.
Exactly, I haven't heard much from him whatsoever. I really haven't heard anything about it. But I've just seen somebody say something like, man, look at this horrible. And it was a pass like in the back of the end zone to the left.
Oh, my God.
The pass was. So.
Cowboys and the Giants.
Man, come on, man. Don't ask me no fucking question like that, man. No, excuse my language, guys. Nah. Come on, man. You know who won that game.
What?
You know who won that game, man. And you
I'm
better
just
not go.
A question.
And you better not go against us.
I'm just asking a question.
What that man say? We them boys. I was there from the scene.
I was just asking a simple question, dog. You said we had to go through every game.
You could skip that one and say, "Hey, I'm gonna go with the West." Now I know you going with the. Who? Now hold on. First, who you going with?
I don't know.
It's gonna be a good game, though. I ain't gonna sit there and act like that, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good game. As long as they can contain Daniel Jones inside the pocket, then they'll easily win the game. Very easy. Because bro, we already know the pass rush gonna beat her immediately. The offensive line is not that strong. We will be there immediately. Down said you getting your neck hit off, Daniel Jones. You either gonna take off and run, and if you start running, you start getting a lot of yards. Then we're gonna start not trying to rush you so much, and that's when shit can get real trouble. But if not,
I feel like if they was gonna get one on y'all though, I feel like it'd be the one in New York.
Yeah,
and the only reason why I say that is because I had to go back and look at the last two games. They were one possession games, and I do feel like they've gotten better.
Yes, they did. And every offense.
And this is just me just speaking. Their defense is very underrated.
Very underrated. Their
defense is very underrated. I know we talk a lot about Daniel Jones. We have a lot of questions about him. Of course, he got that contract.
They easily top 6 right now to me. He's top 6 easily.
I just really think that we completely underrate that defense.
That's why they was in a lot of games last year. They wasn't scoring 30. They wasn't scoring 30 points per game, nigga. They was scoring 20 and winning games.
I feel like another year with Brian Daboll is gonna be good for him.
I feel like they should have never. I feel like they should have never signed. I feel like they should have never re-signed what's the name, man.
Who?
The quarterback. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean,
I would if I was them.
So this is
I'm a whole ass GM.
Well, so this is
niggas that say,
this
man,
is my whole thing, right?
Let everybody fail, and we can get Caleb Williams, and we can be good.
Well, no. So this is my thing, though, right?
Because I know I ain't shit.
A lot of people, and you know what? I'll go before I go. I'll go ahead and just go out on a limb and say the Giants might get it by 3.
Giants might get it by 3. No, we're gonna do the next game though. No, the next game we're gonna do by points. Oh, you just saying it, but are you just saying that?
I'm just saying it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, Jiggy, I remember in the beginning. I'm just telling you, I'm gonna go with my boys right now. But remember what I told you, what I told you, our schedule, our first 2 games, what our schedule, what our record was gonna be.
Yeah.
I said 0-2. I said we're gonna lose against the Giants and we're gonna lose against the Jets. I said that already. But I'm gonna
So,
go ahead and go with my boys right now, though. I'm gonna go ahead and go with them. You know what I'm
so the
saying? I'm
very
gonna go ahead and go with them right
last
now, bro.
game, the
But I
very
did tell
last
you on
game
the
we
when
got though.
we went record by record the last time. Me and you talked on the phone. We had a conversation. I said, man,
Yeah,
I went down the list and I said we're gonna lose these first 2 games. But
yeah.
after that, we niggas in trouble. But you got to realize, bro, we are playing really good teams. It's a 50-50 game on both sides. It ain't nobody just like finna just. I don't think one either other team is just so much great like the Jets. When we play the Jets week 2,
Yeah.
that defense is tough, boy. And you talking about coming up the middle? Lord have mercy. That's what I'm scared for. That's what I'm scared for. And you know what Aaron Rodgers do to the Cowboys? Lord have mercy, man. I got that. Yeah, boy. You know what Aaron Rodgers to the Cowboys. I hope we get to him so fast he don't know what to do. Hope his helmet turns sideways. But
But
what's that
speaking of
last
Aaron
game?
Rodgers, that's the last game we got to look at. Bills versus the Jets.
Bills versus the Jets. My God, it's a wonderful Monday night game. Jesus Christ. Woo! Nigga, I can't wait for the NFL season to start. No 12 o'clock games are trash, but them 3 o'clock games are good.
Shit.
I'm sure it's like 1 or 2 good 12 o'clocks. Oh, man. Who you going for, G? I need to ask you that one.
You
Who
want me
you?
to go first?
Yeah, go first this time.
Um, I'm going with the Bills. And
Why you go? Why you going with the Bills? That's all I want to know. We have a longer discussion on this last game.
is your phone on the charger?
Oh yeah, I got it on the charger. G. It's on the charger.
Okay, I'm going here.
I'm back up at 13. I was at 2
So,
while ago. G, that's how fast it went down.
so the last game we discussing is the Bills versus the Jets. I feel like, of course, this is gonna be one that require conversation. So I wasn't expecting this, but you know what? Fuck it. You know.
Yee.
I ain't never scared of a little conversation.
You know.
But okay. So let me just bring up.
Ooh, that's a good game too, boy. Lord have mercy.
All right. So
Josh. I need
the
you to turn the
Bills played
charger.
the Jets
Uh-huh.
2 times last year. Uh let's see.
They just played them good both times, did they?
I didn't say they didn't.
No, I'm asking you a question because you're looking at it. I'm asking you a question. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Because if I'm mistaken, I thought they paid them good, but they just couldn't score the ball. Oh, am
Let
I
me
tripping?
trying to make sure I'm looking at the right year. Trying to make sure I'm looking at the right year. Hold on. And this shit. Okay, this ain't the right year. Let me go back. Okay, I believe. Damn, come on. Yeah, this should be the right. Yeah. So the game they played in December, the Bills won that game 20-12. So that was a 1 possession game. Mike White went 27-44, 268 yards, no touchdowns. At that time, they had Zonovan Knight playing at running back. He ran for 71 yards and a touchdown, but that's pretty much, the only touchdown they had the whole game. And field goal kicker accounted for 4 more of those points. So let's see. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10. So I guess the defense got a safety because there's 2 points there that's not accounted for. And then the other game, the Jets actually won 20-17. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say that's the game. I want to make sure this is the right game. Yeah, this is the game where Sauce Gardner kept Stephon Diggs out the end zone. Josh Allen had only touchdowns that were scored were Josh Allen's 2 rushing touchdowns. But I mean Stephon Diggs still had 93 yards, but he ain't getting no touchdowns. So the only reason why I'm kind of going this way is I don't think Gabe Davis will get shut down like this again, bro. You can't go from being talked about the way you was in that goddamn game against Kansas City to keep doing this bullshit.
I mean,
I just like how many niggas that you had picking him up in goddamn fantasy because of that shit. I seen niggas doing it. They got disappointed, and he didn't do too much better. And matter of fact, it was the game that the Jets actually lost that Sauce Gardner really locked up Stephon Diggs. He didn't allow a touchdown in neither game, but he held that nigga to 37 yards and only 3 catches. And Gabe Davis got handled 31. Pretty much damn near the same amount he got in the other game.
So
it sounded like, hey man, niggas may not be willing to say it. Josh Allen might be becoming one of the one-trick ponies. He gonna do all that running and all that shit, but he gonna keep throwing that ball to that nigga Diggs. Hey, Gabe Davis got to be some type of talented for him to do what he did in that damn game. That can't be a one-off. And then they just drafted you a tight end, nigga. You better make that shit work. Even in that game with that Dawson Knox only got 41 yards.
I mean, yeah, you gotta.
Josh Allen only threw for 147 in that game. You held Josh Allen to 147 yards, passing 16-27 and 147 yards. It's a shame because they lost strictly because they quarterbacks couldn't get a goddamn meet. They couldn't score the ball.
That's exactly what it was.
But
that's exactly what it was. If I was
still get no points on the board, bro.
Game.
They allowed 20 points, and it's just like them points. First of all, you allow 1 rushing touchdown from Josh Allen, which of course we kind of expect, and only allow 1 passing touchdown. But you literally kept him under 200 yards of total offense, and you still lost. This man had 147 yards passing, 147 yards rushing. You kept a NFL quarterback under 200 yards of total offense, and you still lost. We know where the problem is. So, nigga, if you can't get that other shit straight, I don't know what to tell you.
I still think the Bills may end up winning this one, just due to the Jets being their first game. don't even know, man. I still think they'll end up winning this game, bro. The Bills, just off their first game.
You already said the Jets. It's too late.
I know it, man.
I ain't switching it back.
No. I said the Jets for the Cowboys game, not for this one.
Oh, I thought you said the Jets for
Yeah,
this.
no, not for this one. No. That was I was saying the Cowboys gonna go 0-2. They gonna lose against them, but then the Jets. But we going 2-0. I take that back. I recant that. Hell no.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, let me see what the Jets will do first. I'm gonna just go ahead and go with the Bills. You know, on that portion. You know, I mean, you picked the Jets. So you picked the Jets, though, right?
I picked the Bills.
Oh, shit, I thought you were talking so much shit about the goddamn on Bills. I thought you wasn't fucking with the Bills. Damn, nigga, I heard you say Bills in the beginning, but then you start talking so much shit about them because you never said shit about the Jets at all. So I said, oh yeah, he must not fuck with the goddamn Bills. That nigga say fuck them Bills.
No, I wasn't saying I don't fuck with them. It was just like I had to go back and look at the scores.
To their game. Right. But yeah, like you said, like I said, bro, the Jets defense is legit. They was top 2, 3 in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they were top. 49ers number 1. Jets might have down there been number 2.
But the only thing that I can kind of like support my argument. The only thing that I was kind of trying to prove is that even in the game, they got their Sauce Gardner shut down, goddamn me, Stephon Diggs, held that nigga to 30-some yards. They still fucking lost.
They still lost. I know.
So,
but you gotta remember, the Jets,
like I said, the game where he had
quarterback the quarterback had that game. Ain't that the game the quarterback had 5 yards or some shit like? I mean, with some random ass. Oh no, that was the first game that they played against each other, I believe. Right? It was one game when what that rookie quarterback from last? What's his name?
Mike White.
Not Mike White. Mike White been in the NFL for years. The other guy, his mama fine as hell. Mama bad, motherfucker.
Yeah, Zach Wilson.
Yeah. See, you know what I'm talking about. Look, you know who the fuck I was talking about. Hell yeah.
But no, so like, in the game, I want to say it was in November.
That's what that was. I was like, I know what something that boy had about.
The Jets won that first. The Jets won the first game that they played against one another by 3 points, right? Stephon Diggs had more yards that game, but he didn't have any touchdowns. He had 90-some yards, but he didn't have any touchdowns. But the Jets ended up losing that game. Josh Allen had 2 rushing touchdowns, but he had 2 interceptions, and no receivers had a touchdown. No running backs scored a touchdown. They had them 2 Josh Allen touchdowns and had a field goal. Whereas the Jets had Zach Wilson, 154 yards, 1 touchdown, 18-25. Michael Carter ran the ball, 12 for 76 in the touchdown. So the Jets had a much more balanced, offensive plan. And James Robinson had a receiving touchdown. So yeah, they clearly Sauce had a pick. We know who he had that on. So yeah, man. But yeah, like I said, I just feel like the Bills are gonna be able to score a lot more points than what they did. I feel like they're gonna be able to I finally feel like they're gonna implement some tight end play because they had a good tight end in Dawson Knox. He just never utilized his tight ends.
He did. He utilized the middle of the field, for real. To be honest with you.
Exactly.
Like maybe that middle of 10 to 15 yards. Nah, they're like, bro, use that motherfucker.
I feel you.
Use that motherfucker, bro.
Oh shit. But I guess we done went through all the games for the opening weekend.
Oh, what's the score?
For which one?
To the last game.
17-20.
I'm gonna go 24-31.
Let's
20.
go 31, and you taking who? Who you taking again?
I say I'm taking the Bills.
You taking the Bills?
31-24.
Yeah, we supposed to take different teams on the last game.
That's all right, nigga. The score, though. Whoever the closest score is, nigga, just gonna get it. Or we can do it over and under.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my 17-20, man.
We do the over and under.
We'll talk about it.
Yes, sir.
But we wrapping it up, y'all. This has been another episode of the Cold Truth Podcast. That's Rod. I'm your host, White Boy Chris. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what y'all think about all the topics we covered today. We will be responding to everybody that's talking. We're gonna start doing this show on Monday, man. I'm sorry, on Tuesday. We've been doing it on Monday. We're doing it on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Clearly, as y'all see what the Monday night matchup is, we're not going to be on here live trying to watch this game. And it's just not going to happen. We're just going to be honest with you. So we are going to be moving to Tuesday nights. That's why we've kind of been trying to, do it these past this Tuesday to kind of get y'all. Don't look for me on Monday because I will not be here. But once again, this has been another episode of the Cold Truth Podcast. That's Rod. I'm your host, White Boy Chris. And until next time, y'all.